Hello everybody, it's Monster Ford again, and you all know what this is. This is a Lego minifigure, you know, maybe a couple inches tall. They got the standard articulation for these guys, which is just the hips move so you can have him running, sort of. The shoulders have a joint, the wrists have a joint, and the neck has a joint. And in one of my earlier videos, I showed that I got off of Aliexpress this big Hulk that was more articulated and such. Well, I added some more pieces to my BootLEGO collection. One being the Silver Surfer here, and another being Dr. Doom here. We can let Kermit take a break. But these are the standard Lego size minifigures. What isn't standard about them is the detail and just how nice these guys are. They're painted extremely well. Showing with the Silver Surfer here. He's got all these little muscles. He's painted really well. He's got the the surfboard, you know, the cosmic surfboard. And what's cool about him is you can turn his head around and have a completely different look. So if you wanted him to look more like, say, I don't know, like Kirby's Silver Surfer or something, it's more simple. And this side has him with his beady eyes, which I like more. He's really nice. He's articulated like all the usual Legos are. He comes apart like a regular Lego does. But the paint and the tampograph on it's really nice. Let me see. Now, because he has the head printed on the face print on the back of his head, most of the times they'll have a character that has a helmet, so you don't see it, but you can just see it on here. But that's not big a deal. I usually display him facing forward. And this is Dr. Doom. Now, what's cool about him, maybe not that, there we go. If I lift up his arms all the way, it'll lift it off, and you can see he's got kind of a messed up looking face with the eyes, and he also has another head. I'm not exactly sure what that's all about. It might be because they're trying to do the whole Tony Stark, or Robert Downey Jr. being Dr. Doom in the new Avengers movie. But what's really nice about him is, well, first of all, the printing on the body is really nice. You can see all his green cloak and everything. He's got the armor pieces on him. And he came with these little gauntlets that clip onto the wrists. And another cool touch is these little magic swirlies that he's got in his hands. Now, he came with another hood that you can wear with just this, but he has no cape with it. But, I mean, come on. Dr. Doom needs his cape. So, when you put this back on there, it snaps in pretty good. And I think he looks pretty neat. But this isn't the biggest nor best of the BootLEGO figures that I've gotten recently. For that, I'd have to introduce you to my good friend Galactus here. Galactus stands, I want to say he's like, I know I have a ruler around here somewhere. Hold on a second. Yes, I do have a ruler around here. Get the lights back. He stands right at, well, if you go to the tippy tops of his little ear horn things, he's about 11.5 inches tall. So he's really nice. The printing on him is fantastic. I don't know if they've made any Lego figures this size. When I was looking for getting a Galactus to go, because I'm trying to collect the Fantastic Four Legos as well, any of the classic Marvel characters really. The Galactus that they had was made up of Lego blocks, and it wasn't real appealing to me. I want it to look like a minifigure, so I got this guy, and I want to say when I got him, he was like I want to say like $18 or something like that. I've seen them for different prices on Aliexpress, but he just looks fan-flippin-tastic. So much detail that's printed on him, tampographed or whatever. He's got all the articulation of a regular Lego minifigure. He's got the wrists that turn, the shoulders move, the hips move. Now, when you know, if you opt to get one of these guys, when you get it, you'll have to understand that some of the pieces don't hold together all that well. Like the joint or the join between the upper, the chest part and the torso, it was just like falling out. So I glued it, and a couple of the other things, like some of the seams on the joints, because when you get him, these arms come in two parts, and you have to put them together. Everything on him, basically, you have to put it together. The head stuff, like these whatever those things are, those cylinders, they come in two parts, and you have to put them together. And it's really better to glue them. This was a separate piece. This was a separate piece. This was a separate piece. These each were separate. The back of the head part was separate, and he's got even this neat stuff up here. All of that was separate, and I opted to glue it in. Now, one cool thing about him is you can actually take his helmet off, and you can change. And as you can see, the print on there is really nice. Like, I love that face with the sort of chiseled, you know, marks on his face. Reminds me very much of a Kirby type character. But this head has him, you know, getting ready to blast something with the power cosmic or whatever. But I kind of do and kind of don't like that one. So I just keep it with the one that I really like. And that's just sort of the stoic Galactus. And Galactus has always been one of my favorite Marvel characters. But, oh, what did I do with a piece? I wanted to make, like, you can just have him sort of standing and having Silver Surfer flying on his hand like that. But if anything jostles it, the Silver Surfer will eventually fall off. So what I've done is I've taken one of the gray round pieces that you'll find in Lego kits, and I just plug it into the bottom of the surfboard, and it will fit in the hand. It's not super tight in there, but at least it keeps it pretty steady. And so when I display him on my shelf, I have him like that. But yeah, that's what I have so far in my BootLEGO collection for my Marvel characters. And I'm planning on expanding it. I've already purchased all of the Fantastic Four, a couple of X-Men, and Punisher. I'm trying to remember if there's anybody else. Oh, yeah. I got a really cool lizard from Spider-Man and Abomination. Although I think I'm going to be shipped the wrong Abomination, the one I didn't want. But anyway, whatever. The Thing, the Colossus, the Beast, the Lizard, and the Abomination are all using this buck. So they all have the, you know, the ball-jointed limbs and elbows and knees, which are kind of uncommon for Lego figures, and they're bigger, which that works for each one of those characters. And you know, I'm paying like maybe $3, maybe $4 for each one of the bigger ones. I think this Doctor Doom, I think I got him for like $1. Maybe it was like $1.91 or something like that, which isn't bad at all. And I got this sucker right here for $1.12. But yeah, I mean, that's not bad considering how much actual Lego minifigures go for. But yeah, that's just a few. I'll put some links in the comments for where you can find these guys. I got all of them on Aliexpress, but I'll try to link you to some reliable sellers that have these figures. But yeah, they're great. I love them. I haven't collected minifigures in a while, and just the uniqueness of these as opposed to the ones that were coming out from Lego, I like it. So Until I see you again, I hope you had a good one. If you like the video, hit like, hit subscribe, notifications for when new videos come out. I'll be posting a bunch more shorts this week with more of my own creations in them. So hopefully I'll see you around. Until next time, guys, have a good one.